My next question to you was about this whole work for free campaign that's going on. Right now, most students they have this vibe that I will go and work for free for a company, and that would add up to my resume, and
Mm-hmm.
that would give me a lot of advantage in future.
Hmm.
In saying that, what I do know that work for free is the best thing, but if you do it for a right company, which will actually give you some benefit in the future. Like if you're working for free, like for a company like Google, Microsoft, Apple,
Hmm.
with these
Hmm.
are big names, okay. So
Hmm.
even if your resume has 1% of it mentioned that you have had a work ex at these companies, you will be benefited even if you don't get salary from these companies. So what happens is most students these days they feel that work for free is the only solution for a good future. So they go to employers, they go to HR people saying that please hire me, I'm ready to work for free. And that's when all these tier 2 tier 3 companies they take advantage of them. They see that student or that fresher as a very like basic or naive person. So what they tell him that okay, we would give you a certificate of experience, we would teach you how to work and all, you need to work for us free for 6 months. And the company in fact clearly knows that the other person is not being benefited out of this, and it's only the company that is getting a free employee for 6 months, and still they hire him and exploit him like anything. So what is your advice to students who are dicey about this, that should they work for free or should they charge money for what they're doing?
See, Morris, there is a very simple thing I would like to say in here for this very specific question that you have asked. If you are coming to me and you are saying exploit me, what can I do? I will for sure be exploiting you.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. I agree that you do not have a job, but that doesn't mean that you will be a victim of an abuse,
True.
right? Why you have the skills. If you know you have the skills, then you should have confidence on that skill that either today or tomorrow I would get a job. See,
Okay.
you should never lose hope in your life. The day you lose hope in your life, the thing is over, the race is over. You cannot be benefited then.
True.
The only thing is you should always have hope that one day or the other I will get a job. Now coming to the point, what people thinks nowadays is, I'm talking about BTech graduates. I'm
Okay.
taking an example. So once they are graduated, what exactly happens is a lot of pressure. Pressure from their parents. Boss, you are a graduate, we have spent around 10 lakhs on your studies. Why are you not doing a job? Pressure from, let's say, their spouse, or if they're in a relationship, from girlfriends or boyfriends, that boss, I have got a job, you are not getting a job, right?
True.
This competition, right? You see your batchmates. Out of 100, if 90 have got a job, 10 are not getting a job, and you are one of them. Again, a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So I would like to advise them that don't take pressure in your life. First of all, pressure leads you nowhere. It will only land up in depression.
Okay.
Don't even think about pressure. Now coming back to the point, see, as I mentioned earlier, that something is always better than nothing. The only thing you should focus on here is that you should get a job. Every time when you go to a company and get hired, you have something in mind. Set up your priorities that way. Every time if I'm getting a job, it is not for money. Every time if I'm going to a company for work, it doesn't mean I'm going for money. It doesn't mean I'm going for what do we say, experience, or it's not always that I'm going that to that company for skills. It
Okay.
depends. Every phase of life has a different requirement. Let's say I will give an example, that take an example of myself. I started working when I was 19.
Okay.
I started my career as a BPO executive, call center executive. Okay. At that time, my priority was money. Okay. I used to work 18 hours a day, including overtime.
Okay.
Right. I used to get a lot of money. I was very happy that, boss, I'm getting money. That's a very good point. But again, down the line, after doing a job for 1 hour, 1 year and 2 year, I got to know that, boss, I need to just go ahead. Uh, I need to look for some better options, right? I cannot be just stuck in this atmosphere that I'm just taking calls and I'm doing overtime, because there would be a time in my life where I would be going ahead and I would not be able to continue this overtime part.
Yeah.
And if my overtime is cut off, my salary is nil,
Yeah.
close to nothing, right? So then I thought of that, boss, now I should look for growth, not for money. Then I joined the second company.
Okay.
In that second company, my main intention was to get growth. I got a good growth in there. But again, money was the problem. Then I again changed one more job after 5 years. Here, my priority was money, okay, and
Yeah.
stability, job stability.
Yeah.
Because down the line, I have plans in my life. I am 26 years of age. Maybe down the line, 1 or 2 years later, I might get married.
Okay.
So obviously, if I'm getting married, so the other family would be looking at my package and my job stability,
Yeah.
right? So every time, every phase demands a new thing from you in life. So based on that, you have to take a decision, right? At that time, see, it's better. You tell me one thing. There are two options available for you. One is you go to an IT company, right? And you say that, boss, for 6 months, I'm working for free. You hire me. They
Okay.
will do anything. I mean, they will exploit you like anything. Now you have second option available where you are going to an BPO. You are saying, boss, I'm giving you an interview. If I am a capable candidate, you hire me. You are going to pay me. I will work for you. And after 6 months, I would be switching to an IT company where I can easily get a job in infrastructure services.
Okay.
Right. So in an IT company, if I can go get a job in infrastructure services, then in this scenario, what is the option you have? I mean, if I give an option to you to choose from any one of them, you let me know which one would you choose?
I would obviously go for the IT thing.
The second thing, right?
Yeah.
The second thing, basically, you are getting paid. See, you are not getting exploited in there. You are getting paid. You are getting an experience. You are getting free training. And plus, whenever you're switching this 6 months job, you would be getting a good new job in IT. That too
True.
with hike.
True.
Plus, you will have an experience,
True.
right? And you come. So basically, whenever you take a decision, if you are ever confused in your life, you should always go ahead and do a comparison yourself,
Okay.
right? Don't even think about speaking to someone else and following their decision. Take advice. I'm not saying that you should not take an advice. You should take an advice from your parents. You should take an advice from your near and dear ones. You should take advice from your seniors. You should take advice from your tuition teachers, from XYZ people, whomsoever is your your known persons, right? You
Yeah.
should take an advice, but ultimately the final decision should be yours.
Okay.
Because if the final decision is not yours, you would be in guilt for your entire life. That, boss, if that at that time I would have taken a right decision, today I would have not been here, I would have been at a better place.
Correct.
Right? So listen from everyone and take your decision yourself.
True.
Develop this capability of decision making. This is a very important factor in your life.
Correct.